What's up, everybody? It's Nick, aka Phaserbrain. This video continues from my previous videos where I talked about Cantina energy and regular energy and how and why I was spending those. This video is going to go through the rest of the currency. Galactic War currency, Fleet Arena, and Arena tokens, etc. And a little bit more about why I'm spending what I'm spending those on. Enjoy! My shard store, oh my gosh, I'm always low on these. I gotta go spam some of the ally points there. I'm farming nothing in Guild Event Store, nothing. And that's how I got Wampa. Save, 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 save. I guarantee at some point there will be other characters here. I would bet money, real money. I don't spend money on this game, but I would bet money there will be another toon here besides Hermit Yoda and besides Wampa. And I know a lot of people are like, well, if you finish Hermit Yoda, farm Wampa. If you finish Wampa, farm Hermit Yoda. But I don't feel like I need Hermit Yoda right now. He is not the missing link on my arena team, and so therefore I'm not farming him. And you know, that may seem controversial, and the Gear 12 I'm just getting anyway from events, and the rest of this stuff I can get elsewhere. So I am saving again, and the reason I got 7-star Wampa before almost anybody that I know that I play with in this game is because I spent not one guild currency point on anything but Wampa. And once I saw what Wampa could do, once I saw his kit, I was like, that guy. I need that guy. And he's on my arena team now. And I'm really glad I got him. And I think he's going to be useful in the future too. The fact that he synergizes with dots, with damage over times, which I actually don't have that Zeta on him because he's on my Rebel team right now and I don't get a lot of dots. But even that's like, wow. And Wampa, no one's going to hit as hard as Wampa, except for maybe Raid Han for quite a long time. So I like that. And so that's why I'm saving here. Fleet Arena, I'm fortunate enough to have maxed out most of my ships, so frankly, I'm just focusing on Zetas right now. I thought about going for Zam Wessel, but I'm going for Dengar instead. I think Dengar, he got the rework, Zam Wessel didn't, so that's the direction I'm going with that. But I got a lot of people maxed out here. I'm thinking about the Geonosians at this point. They've already hinted, the devs, that the Geonosians are going to get you know, some synergy there in fleets. And I only have Geonosian Soldier and his ship maxed out, so I'm thinking about that, but I'm gonna hold off for now again until the ships rework, see how good that is. But so I'm frankly, because there's not a lot here, I'm going with Zetas. I've put a little into Captain Rex. He seems just always to be useful. You know, tenacity is pretty useful, just generally. I don't struggle against Captain Rex. I kick his ass with my Rebels team like 90+% of the time. But, you know, he still does seem pretty useful. So I am putting a little bit into Rex every now and then when I've got a bunch of fleet currency. But I pretty much have all the ships that I want now and everything that's available here. It took a long time to get to that point. Baron Starfighter was pretty recent. So that's why I'm farming mainly Zetas at this point. You can see I get Zeta 2 toons, and I'm kind of like, I don't know, once I get going, once I get on a roll, I just like to keep going, so I'd like to get that up to 60 so I can triple Zeta someone, and you know, maybe that'll be Jedi Training Rey in a few months. You know, when I get her, you know I'm gonna Zeta the shit out of her, right? You gotta. So I'm gonna do that, and then again, like I'm down to Bodhi Rook at this point here because I've got everybody else at this point. So I still don't know if I'll go for Night Sister Initiate even after I get Bodhi Rook up. And Bodhi Rook, everybody says he sucks. I believe it. His kit does not look impressive. But again, I just need that Rogue One team. So he's a space filler. As Night Sister Initiate would be if I weren't going for Zombie and Acolyte. Again, I'm just going for Cassian here because there's nobody else here except for Ugnaught, which, you know, yeah, again, I don't see him being useful for anything. And he's a generic character. Ekoth, I don't see him being useful either. But, you know, Coruscant Underworld Police Cup, I guess. Maybe one day. But, again, right now, I just need to fill out that Rogue One. And you know, and these two, Cassian and Bodhi, I've got the currency to do it. So I'm doing it. I know Jin is the better toon of the three, but I'm spending my crystals on other things. So, you know, where you have excess currency, to do something, you want to use that excess currency to do it. Don't use your rarer currency to do it. If you have less rare currency to do it, use that rarer currency for other things that you can't do in another way. In my case, that's getting Night Sister Zombie and beefing up my Imperial Troopers. And of course getting some gear. And so here in the guild store, I'm running a little low on gear. I don't like to get this low, so I've stopped. Before I was grabbing every Carbonti I can. I slowed that down now. And right now I'm just getting some tunes. And so again, so Rex, sometimes I'm getting Rex here, but he's also in the fleet store. And I already got a couple Zetas, so I feel like I want to spend the fleet currency, but and I want to save this for some other people who are here. So, especially Night Sister Acolyte, I've got to get her to 100. So actually, I'm not gonna. I want to spend this right now, and I want to buy some Carbontis, but I'm not. I'm gonna exercise some restraint here because I don't need Rex right now, and Rex isn't needed for a timed event coming up. Like, I'm not putting Rex in my arena squad right now, so I'm not gonna farm Rex. Again, though, I do need Night Sister Zombie. On the other hand, I do need Night Sister Acolyte for the Mother Talzin event. And so because that's a timed event, that is more of a priority. And the Night Sisters are just fun to play with, so I really want to get that Mother Talzin up there. The other thing I actually am farming that I don't have there, but I mean, this is like, it's so like third string that's why it's not even pinned here, are my Ewoks. There is an Ewok event. Basically, the events are high priority for me, so, after Arena and then Fleet Arena and then getting the super rare characters, their events, it's the other events. So I worked on Logray and Paplu. I farmed them. That's why my guild currency is a little low. I got them to 5 stars. And now they're on pause. I do want to get Chief Chirpa up as well. I'm kind of like, I don't know, I don't have really good strategy here, but I just want to get all the Ewoks up. They're fun to play with too. They're like Night Sisters. Honestly, I'm not getting them because they're meta or they're probably ever going to be meta, but they are needed for an event, and that's usually what they do with, so when tunes aren't used that much, they put them in event. But they are really fun. I really enjoy playing with the Ewoks. They've got a lot of cool, they're very resilient. But Chief Chirpa shards, again, unfortunately, the reason I don't have Chief Chirpa is because Cantina currency is required. And I've got to get Jedi Training Ray, and then I've got to get Death Trooper. They're just more valuable. But probably Chief Chirpa, believe it or not, would probably be third on my list for, at the moment. I know there are better tunes, but I just want to round out my Ewok. So that's one of those things that, like, I know it's not, like, the top strategy for me, but that's why it's number 3, but it probably should be a little bit lower. So I've got some gear. So every now and then I do throw gear on them. Ewok Elder, of course, you want to get the gear on because he's going to keep reviving. So he's the top priority for gear for me. Maybe I'll gear him up now. Why the hell not? Let's see. What do we got here? The hollow projectors. Yeah, a lot of tunes need the hollow projectors, including one of my pilots. That's why I do the favorite. I go, okay, if I favorited that person, I want to spend the gear. Yep, another one. And that's why. Though, I don't know if I'm really going to get Biggs to gear 12. I don't know. We'll see how his ship turns out after the rework. Another Biston. So I have to choose between Biston and Ewok Elder. I'm going to go with Biston because Biston is a pilot. And Ewok Elder is not like, R2-D2 or something where like I'm just using them all the time. It's just for one event, so low priority. The other thing is, again, I think I mentioned earlier, is Dengar. So let's just check out my bounty hunters because they're high priority too. They're really fun, and I already have most of them in good shape anyway. Dengar is the only one I need to get to 7 stars to have a full complement of bounty hunters. I know it's going to be a long ass time before I get Bosk, before Bosk gets free to play. So, but that bounty hunter event that they had recently kicked my ass. I got the first tier done, and that was it. And I think it's because Dengar is, his stars aren't high enough, and then I don't have high enough gear, especially on Greedo and Cad Bane. They go down so fast. So I probably could favorite these as well. What do we got here? Yeah, again, a lot of people need these stun cuffs. That's a tricky one. I might... a lot of choices to be made here. And so that's why I'm holding off. Like, until I commit to say bounty hunters are more important. See, again, they're not pilots, though. But they're also needed in Galactic War. And they've been needed in Galactic War, and so... So I hope you enjoyed and found this video useful and informative. In the next video, I'm going to talk a bit more about some of the decisions that I'm weighing right now and how the rework of ships factors into them. So I hope you'll join me for that video, and I'll catch you then.